Hello everybody, Fanny here, and today let's see how you can create a simple survey using Google Forms. Now I have created a dummy content on a simple survey on making money online. I just have 5 questions. So we are going to use this to experiment and show you how you're going to use Google Forms to design a very nice survey that you can send out to people to fill in. So first things first, we shall simply go to google.com/forms. So once you're on this page, you can see options of try forms for work or go to forms, sign in, or more Google tools whatsoever. So we're not going to waste so much time here. What we're going to do is we're going to just click on go to forms. So once you're here, you're going to see the different types of forms, the previous forms you've created before or shared forms whatsoever. So we shall just click on create a new blank form. So once you're here, you can write the title of the form, which in our case, we shall just copy from the document and paste. So I'll just call it survey on making money online. Once we have that, we shall also click on that. So we shall write a brief description of the form, making money online. So all right. So you can opt for respondents to create their email, or if you don't want to collect email, you just click on change form defaults. Collect email address by default. We shall click here and click do not collect. Question defaults are here. Make all questions required by default. We shall check that since we want to know. And since we are not collecting email addresses, they are not going to be required to do this part. So let's go back to the questions. So we have question 1. We shall come back here. What methods of making money online have you tried? So the option checkbox, this is just to guide me on what type of question that should be. Don't pay so much attention to that. We shall write that, and then the answers should be checkboxes. So our option 1 is going to be freelancing. So let's copy all these options, and then let's remove this, remove that, remove that, remove that. So that's question number 1, and let's make it required. Then to add another question, we shall click on this add and add another question. So our second question is, so first thing is, let's first remove these dashes. So to remove all the dashes, we are going to press Ctrl F, that, and then we type a dash. That means Ctrl find, and then we shall do Ctrl hash. So we are going to find dashes, and then we shall replace them with just a space, and then click on replace all. So you can see all the dashes are gone. So now we go to the second question. So let's just copy that and go to our survey, ask a question, and we shall copy the answers as well and paste the answers there. And then we make it required as well. So this is a multiple choice question. Here, yes, it's radio buttons. So we can see we make it multiple choice. Now our next question, we shall just copy what challenges have you faced. So we shall just copy those questions and do that. So this is going to be a checkbox. We choose checkbox and then add another question. So we shall repeat the same for the last 2 questions. Copy the answers and then add one last question. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then this is our last question. All right, so basically this is how you can create a simple survey. So you can import questions if you already have them, either somewhere stored in other forms or recent forms. You can just click on import and then choose where you're importing it from. You can actually import also from this document and then select. That is an easiest way if you don't choose to do it manually. So you can add title and description. You can add more title here, but we already have this, so we don't need this. So we just click on delete that because it's not needed. Then we can add an image if we want to. So we can select images from photos, from Google Images. So we can search on images, money making. So we find images of money and then click on insert. But where is it inserting this image? So we can move this image. To move it, we are going to click on that and then move it to that section. So we don't need this image title. So now to see how our form looks like, you have these icons here on top. They are add-ons, they are customize the theme, preview. So let's preview our form first. This is how our form looks. Now let's go back and go to themes and customize the style. So we can choose color here. We can choose header image, which could be different things. Let's click on other. Let's use that and then click on insert. So that will create a header for our image. Now let's delete this image. And so it will generate colors for our form. You can see that, you can make that. And once we can choose the text styles to what we want, that one looks great. And then the text maybe to some other font. Let's use Neonito. So that's how our survey is going to be. So now let's create the settings for our form. You can make it a quiz if you want to. Now we'll finish this. Now, once you finish and check that your survey is good enough, you just have to click on send, and then you can send to people via email, or you just copy a link to this form, copy it, and then send it to the people you want to send. So I'll paste this link in the video description. I want you guys to fill this form, and then in the end, I'll show you how the results look like. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.